Some people used to tell me about JP when me a grow to Labour government and wicked government, you know. But me never believe me, they want to prove myself. But now me turn big man and sister Labour are wicked for sure. Labour, uno a murderer.
I know that as leader of the country, as leader of the political party, many men wish death upon me.
Many men wish death upon me.
As your leader, I am always ready. As your leader, I can absorb, like Muhammad Ali, all the punches. And sometimes I don't throw the punch, you know. Sometimes I just rope a dope. I just bounce with it. But don't worry. The knockout punches are going to come. Because we have worked too hard to build this country, to make the fake people come and take what we have built. We will work hard, we will show care, and we will get the people of Jamaica to support us and continue the good work of the Jamaica Labour Party. My Jamaica Labour Party family, the people of Jamaica, I love you. Thank you. God bless you and go home safe.
So this dictator prime minister, as a many men, wish death upon him. Andrew Holiness, the people of Jamaica would like to know who wish death upon you. Who wish death upon you, Andrew Holiness? The only thing that the people of Jamaica are calling on Andrew Holiness is for you to put behind bars for all the wrongdoing that you're doing in this country. All the wrongdoings, all the taxpayers' money where you are thief, the people them are calling you to put behind bars for all of that, Andrew Holiness, who are wishing death upon you, Andrew Holiness. You chat far till you don't know what you chat say. You gone for your campaign, gone chat foolishness about many men and wish death upon you. Not a soul now wish death upon you. You are follow Donald Trump. Now people, Andrew Holiness claim to say him are going to knock out Mark Golden Cole when the time come. Do you really think Andrew Holiness can knock out Mark Golden, or you think at the poll I get to Andrew Holiness' head at this given moment? Because to me, it seems like the poll that recently came out, the Dan Anderson poll, I get to Andrew Holiness' head. Because all of a sudden, Andrew Holiness started to talking pure bull crap. All of a sudden. Something not right. Something definitely not right.
Alright, so I'm Isaac Buchanan, MP candidate for Portland Eastern. And currently, I've moved to Portland. The reception is overwhelming. I can tell you, going house to house, door to door, not missing any person. I want to see you, I want to know you, and I want to hear what your views are and what you want for a better Jamaica, what you want for a better life in your constituency. So far as I've been going around Portland, I can tell you this, the people know what they want, and the people want that change, and I'm here to bring that change.
All right. In terms of some of your plans, I said, what are some of the plans that you take with you to Portland?
I can tell you it is to improve the economical life in Portland. So we start to do that. Education for the young people, opportunities for the young people. I can tell you this with full authority. Young people want freedom of movement, the ability to go to any one of the first world countries and bring back what they have learned to improve the economy in Portland and Jamaica at large. We're talking about representation for the farmers. We're talking about access to their beaches, the reopening of Blue Lagoon, because it is not for private people only, it is for the public. It's a beautiful place. We're talking about ensuring that where Boston Jerk is concerned, it is a landmark and it is also a special treasure in Jamaica, especially when you go worldwide. So we need to preserve that for the people.
Isaac Buchanan link up with Vibes Cartel and send a serious message to the Portland people. The people them over there in Portland. The messenger for Uno from Isaac Buchanan. And Uno are going to hear all of the plans, maybe not all of them, but a lot of Isaac plans that he has for you guys over there in Portland. So you definitely want to stick around to hear Isaac Buchanan plan. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. Me hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first in every and any situation. Just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. We soon come, people. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewers, first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell, so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. And people, remember, we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, now is the right time for you to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. Alright? So now, people, it seems to me like the poll definitely a get to Andrew Holiness head, just like how it a get to the Labour rank them head. Now, Andrew Holiness recent meeting that him keep with the Jamaican Labour Party, Andrew Holiness literally said, many men I wish death upon him. And me I wonder say, who really would they wish death upon Andrew Holiness? The most they would wish for Andrew Holiness at this given moment is for Andrew Holiness to go to prison. And if you don't want to see Andrew Holiness go to prison, people, leave a like on this video, share the video, and type prison in the comment section. If you don't want to see Andrew Holiness go to prison for thief taxpayers' money, for use charity money, and enrich himself, then leave a like on this video and type prison for Andrew Holiness in the comment section. Make we get rid of this wicked, evil, thieving, and dictator Prime Minister and his party. Mark Golin need to get rid of Andrew Holiness once and for all.
Dr. Dayton Campbell, General Secretary of the People's National Party. The recent opinion polls that were released on Sunday, October 27th, are not surprising to us based on the work that we have been putting in. We have gone about our business in a strategic way, being guided by data, and we have been communicating on the issues that are affecting the people. All the elements of the polls pretty much spoke to the issues that we have been on, and that's because we have been guided by data. So we have found out from early out that persons were affected by the high cost of living, that persons are concerned about the high level of crime and violence within the society, that people are concerned about the perception of corruption within the country. And the truth is that the leader of the party has been very present on the ground and speaking to Jamaicans across the length and breadth. There is a concern from some persons that have said that the PNP's fortunes are due to the failing of the Labour Party. That is not so. If you look across the polls from June 2022, where the PNP was trailing by 13 points, at that time the JLP was at 31% to the PNP 18%. The poll on Sunday showed the JLP at 30%, so they have only gone down by 1 point, so the PNP has moved from 18 to 39%. Based on our ability to appeal to persons that were previously undecided, we have taken 21% out of that, who have now come to say that they will be voting for the People's National Party, and that's because our message is resonating with them. There are individuals that are not listening to our message, and then they say we have no. But we have actually been communicating. The party leader in his budget presentation, his conference presentation, in the different presentation meetings across the length and breadth of Jamaica have been on those issues. I have been speaking on the agricultural issues. Damien has been speaking on the education issues. Dr. Dawes on the health issues. So we have been, our message, I think, is resonating and finding favor with the people. And so we take note of the polls, but we are not complacent. We will continue to do our work to ensure that we organize the constituencies, that we stay on message, and that we give greater details on our plans as we get closer to the election date.
And as supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party gear up for the upcoming general elections, many have already made their voices heard regarding their preferred candidates. Recent history reflects a higher favorability for the ruling party. However, the latest Don Anderson poll indicates a shift in this trend. Now, what could be driving this change in public sentiment? We spoke with political commentators to explore the current landscape and what it means for both parties. In a major turn of events, supporters for the People's National Party are rewriting the narrative of Jamaican politics with a recent Don Anderson poll revealing a notable shift in public sentiment, with opposition leader Mark Golding emerging as a formidable contender against the Jamaica Labour Party's leader, Andrew Holiness. The poll indicates that 36.3% of respondents are now in support of Golding, compared to 32.4% for Holiness. This marks a pivotal shift as the PNP has overtaken a JLP that has, in recent history, enjoyed a stronger backing. As for those still undecided, the results reveal 27.4% for Holiness and 38.3% for Golding. Political commentator Roger Bent suggests that this shift can be attributed to a more unified approach for Golding's leadership.
I think the parties are seeming to be unified is helping his image. And with him, with the less infighting that is taking place within the PNP now, is now making him seem stronger and a more unified force. Secondly, I think the issue that the showing at the recently concluded People's National Party conference, in which he was highlighted as this family man, as this strong leader, as this facilitator.
Social and political commentator Sandra Roden notes that given the recent controversies surrounding the Prime Minister, the rise in the opposition's favorability was expected.
Of course, they have been attacking the Prime Minister on many different fronts, so of course that would lead to that unfavorability rating or that low favorability rating as well for the Prime Minister. He's being attacked, he's the leader, so naturally he's going to be unpopular. And then of course they're bringing out that positive side of Mark Golding, him dancing, his son speaking, and that makes people view more favorably.
And in response to whether or not these results may indicate a difficult fight ahead for the Prime Minister to secure his spot in the next general elections,
I think this election is going to come down to base versus base, who can pull out their base more, because it's still in the margin of error. There is a lead, but it's like a 2% lead or 3% lead if we consider the margin of error. So it's not a clear cut to say voter intention has shifted. Right now I'm saying that voter intention might be straight down the middle now, and it's a matter of what happens in the next couple of months. But what I can say is that the consistency of the PNP in their attacks, in their opposition tactics, can lead to greater voter intent. The inability of the JLP to respond to that can lead to that as well.
As the public sentiment continues to shift, all eyes will be on the upcoming general elections, where voters will be left to decide whom they deem fit to lead the next government.
The only man that is fit to lead the next government is Mark Golding at this moment, because Andrew Holiness and him administration definitely not fit to continue as government. Andrew Holiness is very evil. That man is very, very evil and wicked and liar and thief. That man is a dictator, and that is why people need to be careful how you go mark your X beside of that bell for Andrew Holiness, because if you want to give him one more chance, Jamaica done for once and for all. So be careful how you go out there and mark your X beside no bell. Now, speaking about mark your X beside any bell, recently in the media, a controversy got story up where some specialists came down from overseas to come do some surgery, right? Them came down to do some surgery out here in Jamaica at the Bustamante Hospital, and in this surgical room there is no AC. Them couldn't get to do it, and this is all about over the foreign media, because remember, international doctors came down to do the surgery. So you must expect, say, it go end up all bout over the media. Now, people definitely lick them head and blame PNP, say PNP do it. Now, these people, them illiterate, them me don't know what wrong with them. But it's still now go away. It still stink in the media. Now, people, check out this video that I am about to play at this moment, people. And remember, leave a like on this video. And remember, I said Buchanan, message to Portland, people are coming up, so you definitely don't want to miss that. So continue watching this video. Alright, like up the video, man.
You can imagine as a surgeon, you left from your country to come to Jamaica to do life-changing surgery. You have a couple of appointments, and when you get to these medical facilities that are in Jamaica, the conditions are so deplorable that you have to put off these life-changing surgeries. The facilities that we have here in Jamaica, not even dog the man could have operate on. The man take all this time and energy for come down here, this brother where you see in front of you. And the man say when him going to these Andrew Holiness establishment, this hospital where him have to do this surgery, including sclerosis and these things, the man have to put it off because the place deplorable, him not have proper equipment, the place the proper sanitizer and everything. And these leaders are jumping up and making it look like they're putting Jamaica in the right way. Andrew only said Jamaica is not meeting its target for its 2030 project agenda. And if you can't even make the hospital them run to a level where a doctor or a surgeon can get to perform in day-to-day duty, what are we doing as a society? What are we voting for? Because this is a joke. This is a spit in our face. For no, so the citizens in Jamaica don't have access to proper health care. Even if it come a point where you can't afford it till they reach the point you can afford it, but either way you cannot get the surgery because the instruments that you need to do your job, the facilities are not up to regulation and code. So what is Andrew only celebrating about? What is this great progress that he's talking about, that Jamaica is in upward mobility? We not see nothing, boss. Andrew Holiness, we not see nothing. With the doctors, them affair run where the teachers, them affair run where every aspect in Jamaica, people affair take with themselves. So what is there for us to be proud as Jamaica? The only time we're proud are when the athletes them around. But otherwise, looking at the country, the basic day-to-day we need for survive, nothing is there.
Now, also speaking on the matter is Dr. Alfred Dawes speaking on the matter where the surgeon them come down to come do them surgery on some of our children and could not get to do a surgery because there is no AC inside of the surgical room. And that is not just at the children hospital, as me tell you now, a hospital all across the island, including Falmouth Hospital, Senance Bay Hospital, St. Thomas Hospital, all of the hospital. Whole heap of hospital at this moment don't have any AC. The healthcare system pop down completely under the Jamaican Labour Party, and that is why we need to vote them out.
The surgeons were supposed to conduct 16 spinal surgeries but could only facilitate 5. The opposition believes the government had a more laid-back approach to the situation. Opposition spokesperson on health, Dr. Alfred Dawes, says the issues were always present.
As far back as August 26, out of the 6 operating theatres, barely 2 were functional. And the hospital had gone into emergency mode, meaning that they were only doing emergency cases and a few short duration elective surgeries.
But this, he says, is only one concern. There's an even bigger issue with the few operating theatres that are functional.
When you have a theatre that is supposed to be 60-something degrees Fahrenheit, going up to 80-odd degrees, where surgeons are sweating while they are dealing with sterile cases that involve implants, metals that you're stitching up in somebody's body, that is a recipe for disaster. And some of these theaters, they get so hot and humid that you actually see the walls sweating.
Dr. Dawes highlights that this could cost the government billions to rectify, referencing it as the same issue that fueled the deterioration at the Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James. He says it's disappointing that the government did not ensure things would run smoothly for the surgeons who flew to Jamaica just to assist with spinal surgeries.
It's poor people picnic who will feel this the most. Because if you have money that can pay the over $1 million for the implants, you can get the surgeries done. But if you cannot come up with the over $1 million to get the surgeries done, these missions are the only way because they provide the equipment and the implants to those who need it most.
It's a huge concern for the health sector, with many citizens expressing their disappointment in the government's attitude towards the situation.
So let's get back over there to Portland, where Isaac Buchanan ready to knock out the vase them over there in Portland. Now, recently, Vibes Cartel pull up on Isaac Buchanan and ask him some question about his plans for over there in Portland. Now, Isaac plans are very clear to the Portland people. So people want to listen keenly because this is a man with vision. This is a man that ready to take Portland out of poverty to prosperity. Remember said Darrell Valls him over there and his wife for such a long time and they're not doing anything at all for Portland. And now we are going to put Isaac Buchanan over there to represent the people because they want a proper and a good and a dedicated representative over there in Portland. So Isaac Buchanan are going to make you know some of his plans that he has for Portland. So people, listen keenly and remember, leave a like on this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. Alright, check out the video.
Check on the future MP, Isaac Buchanan. Forward. But we want to hear from him personally. Hold on. Right now, I'm taking him phone. Wait till him come out.
Yeah. Let me call him right. Yeah.
Portland. People of Portland. And here, with a future member of Parliament, Isaac Buchanan. And the first question I want to ask him, for Vice Cartel TV is this. Mr. Buchanan, what do you plan to do for the people of Portland?
Education, economic growth, entertainment, and bringing back tourism to Portland. That's the first thing on their agenda.
I'm glad they bring up tourism, because we all know Portland is one of the hidden gems in Jamaica. So, basically, you think more should be done about bringing in tourists back into Portland?
Yes, more than that. You have the Boston, you have the Blue Lagoon, and you have just in general Portland is just that, a port. So we want the ships coming in, we want to make sure that the people of Portland get access to the tourists so that they can get the money.
That makes sense.
Simple as that.
Makes sense. And you touch on the topic of education. Remember, one of my managers is the teacher. So, what kind of plan you have in terms of education?
I'm going to tell you this. I have a vision where every household is supposed to have lawyers and doctors. So I have to rid this mindset that we put people in call centers or because your father is a farmer, you must go to farming. Education is something we have to give access to education. Young people don't want to just stay in Portland. They want to be able to go to the United States, England, Canada, all over the world to study, and education is the vehicle for that. Not just rather cards and farm work programs, work and travel. That includes working while getting educated.
So I hear it from the horse's mouth, people. 5 minutes with Mr. Buchanan.
Why for the horse?
So as on the year, people, Isaac Buchanan is a man with a vision for Portland. So for the Portland people, we long for a representative over there in Portland, because remember, Anne-Marie Valls and Darrell Valls literally mash up Portland, them wreck Portland, them destroy Portland from them take Portland. So people, we need to remove them and put ISAT Buchanan over there in Portland so the people them can have a good representative and not too fenke labor right over there when no business with the people them more than when election time come them a run up and down. The people them over there in Portland deserve somebody who cares about them. So to my people them over there in Portland, do not make the same mistake them wanna make a few years ago. Do not make the same mistakes that you all make over the years voting for Darrell Valls and his wife. These people are just ripping off you all. They are robbing you all. They are putting you all down in poverty instead of prosperity. Give ISAT Buchanan a chance. Alright? So people, remember to leave a like on this video. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comment section if you don't think ISAT Buchanan is the right man for the job over there in Portland. Me personally think ISAT is the right choice. Alright, so people, check out this video from a PNP conference.
That we've heard about. Education, training, youth opportunities, the healthcare system, the way our farmers are suffering, the tourism industry is under stress. This year, many things are going wrong in the country. But you know, I'm very glad, I'm proud that our party can be putting forward such a fine young woman, female Jamaican in her 20s, to be our representative in this important constituency of Northwest St. Anne. The youth of this country need a new deal. The youth of this country need a government that is focusing on the issues of the youth. We heard the passion with which she delivered her plans and programs. We heard the passion from the General Secretary of the PNP-YO in introducing her YO president, speaking in particular to our lady of the moment, our former MP, your General Secretary, my General Secretary, and the lady of the moment, currently Senator Gabriela Morris, but in due course, Gabriela Morris, Member of Parliament. I want to acknowledge and give my due respect to the parents of the Lady of the Hour, wonderful, the grandma of the Lady of the Hour, the aunties of the Lady of the Hour. And of course, most of all of the workers and warriors, foot soldiers, delegates, supporters from here in Northwest St. Anne. It's a pleasure, honor, privilege to be here with you again. It's been in the best interest of comradeship, step forward and is in support of his young sister who is moving forward as a candidate. So each and every one, let us come together in one accord. That is what I am asking of you as the President of the People's National Party and your comrade leader. One accord, one purpose, one movement, one Gabby, one victory. Comrades, the word is always love. I have one more thing I have to do tonight, and that is to formally present to you young Jamaican Empress, Northwest St. Anne. It is indeed a historic occasion
that I have is to make sure Northwest St. Anne is a place where every farmer, the farmers in Hazelwood can progress. To make sure that the hotel workers in Discovery Bay can progress. to make sure that the child who goes to Brownstown High can progress. It's to make sure that the taxi driver from Lilyfield can progress. It is to make sure that the vendors in Brownstown Market can progress. This vision for Northwest St. Anne, it involves every single one. But I do have to, and I hope you will indulge me, I do have to pay my respect to my family. My mom and my dad here. Salam. And my aunties, they're over there. And this one is extra special. My grandmother, Sister Sonia, she is here. Stand again, ready to serve. But this time, I'm ready to serve in Northwest St. Anne. In Northwest St. Anne, comrades, I'm ready to fight for social justice. I'm ready to fight for agricultural development. I'm ready to fight for youth and community development. I am ready to be an MP that you can talk to, who never cuss bad word off when you run your way. I'm ready to be an advocate who can talk for more than...
The Prime Minister suddenly come with this idea that he will create a new order called National Icon. Now, first of all, in something like the national awards of the country and the orders that create those awards, that is something that has to be done through due respect and consensus and discussion, because that is not a thing just for one government. That is something that is going to last into the future. So you need to ensure that everybody is on board. There has been no consultation with us about that issue. And secondly, what are you saying to Jamaica, to the entertainment industry, to the cultural and creative industries? That you don't rate them sufficiently, that the great Bob Marley, the best known Jamaican around the world, can be made a national hero? When you talk about liberation and emancipation, yes, our political leaders and our warriors of the past, none of them are.
As your MP, I pledge here tonight, and if I don't do it, so don't know to find me, to bring you dynamic leadership, energetic leadership, a bold vision for this constituency, where every person, whether you're young or you're old, you can thrive. I want to fight for your families, for your children and grandchildren, and to build a brighter future in this constituency that we can all be proud of. Tonight, I want to lay out my plan for progress. And I want you to join me. Infrastructural development is something that I want to prioritize here in Northwest St. Anne. Because the lives and the livelihood of the people in this constituency depend on it. The third thing that I want to mention is about agriculture and the revival of tourism in this constituency. Northwest St. Anne, West St. Elizabeth is the breadbasket parish. But in Northwest St. Anne, it is the garden parish. And we are also widely known for our agricultural produce. Current leader, if you ever taste a pear from Northwest St. Anne, you will never stop coming. But in Northwest St. Anne, we have so many resources.